Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with the free pick in the Hawks versus Bulls NBA matchup on Monday, February 12th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pick Dawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have the Dime Club and Sharp trading place for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls. We know that's not everyone, but if that's you, go ahead and text the number that you see on the screen. These aren't available on the website, so if you make big bets, go ahead and text. But let's get to this one. We've got the Hawks taking on the Bulls. Two interesting teams. You know, the Atlanta Hawks, we thought that this team was going to break it down and build it back up. And the Bulls, we thought they were going to break it down and build it back up. But at the end of the day, the trade deadline has come and gone. And what's happened? Neither of these teams broke it down, and, well, I don't know if they're building it back up either. The Hawks 6-4, though, in their last 10. The Bulls 5-5. The Hawks 24-29 on the season, 13-14 at home. And while they have gotten a few home covers recently, they're still 8-19 against the number, so don't let those few home covers fool you. Meanwhile, the Bulls 10-16 on the road and 13-13 against the number. You know, the Chicago Bulls, they just continue to be this team all season long that has been like 2 or 3 games under 500. They kind of just seem to be mired in this spot. I think they started the season, the very first game, they were 0-3 and 3 games under 500, and they've kind of just mucked around ever since. I'm not really sure, but I know without Zach LaVine in the lineup, the Bulls just seem to be a better team than we expected them to be. You know, I think the Bulls, I think they're closer to being good than they are to being bad. But the thing is like, oh man, every time you have faith in them, that's when they pull the rug out from under you. They did beat the Hawks the last time these two met. That was in Chicago back in late December, winning that game by 5 as a 2.5-point home dog. The Bulls are coming off of a loss last time out in Orlando, but then prior back-to-back wins, including a home win where they beat the Minnesota Timberwolves as a 4.5-point home dog. The other game was at Memphis against the Grizz. You know, most of the games against the bad teams, the Bulls have done okay. Against the better teams is where we've seen them struggle. Meanwhile, the Atlanta Hawks, beating Houston and a battered Philadelphia team in their last 2 games. They also went to Boston and covered against the Celtics. The Hawks are certainly playing better basketball recently than they have been, winning 6 of their last 8 games and covering the spread in 6 of their last 7 games. So the Hawks have certainly been playing a lot better basketball. And the thing about the Hawks is that their defense has been so bad for the bulk of the season, but as their defense has gotten just a little bit better, not good, I mean, we're not going to give them that, but a little bit better, certainly their play has been overall a lot better. And I think, you know, the Hawks are now giving up in the 120s instead of giving the low 120s instead of giving up in the 140s. Still puts them 28th in defense. The Bulls, not an offense that's going to scare anybody. And the Hawks offense, well, not going to scare anybody either. You know, they still have DeJounte Murray on the team. I thought he was going to be gone at the trade deadline, but he's not. But actually, the Bulls actually play the better defense here of these two teams. But the Hawks, the better rebounding team, especially on the offensive end. But the Bulls on the other side, I think they have the edge there. I just can't buy into the Atlanta Hawks at home. I'm going to take the Bulls, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.